think we're live. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another amazing Sunday fun day. Yes, today is November the 6th, 2022. And if you haven't been on one of our lives, I want to say welcome. Welcome to another Sunday live. And we're going to be doing a Q&A. Last week we did a training, and for those of you who do not know where the trainings are, we have tons of different trainings that show you different skills. We got mindset training, we got funnel training, how you can set up Facebook pages, all those things, how
email
to set up your,
marketing.
your own Facebook group. So,
And you
yeah,
can find those trainings if you are looking at, most of you are probably on your cell phone right now. So if you're on your cell phone, if you just go to this page, at the very top of this group, there is a huge post right there that says resources. If you click on that and then click see more, that is where all the trainings can be found. And one thing I do want to mention too, and I wrote it on that resources post, is don't skip around. Watch the trainings from top to bottom, but I do want to add in the live Q&As because we were answering questions live. Don't be like, I don't need to listen to those. They're extremely valuable.
yeah.
Those you definitely can listen to out of order, but the actual trainings we give you, stick to the list. I have personally put them in, but I do put all the live Q&As at the very bottom. And as I just said, feel free to watch those when you have time because some of your questions may be answered in those as well.
Let's go. And for some reason, every time when we go live, we always have, one or two comments that say we didn't go live. So we create the event for the actual for the live. Once we create the event, we're not going to do the training in the event. We're going to do it in the Facebook group. So maybe you want to jump over there and see if you can
Yeah,
get
I'll
posts
post
and
it in there.
just
Yeah.
post it in there so people can know. And make sure that you turn on your notification. That is very important. Is turn on all notification on your phone so that way when we post anything or members of the community post anything in here as well, you can just keep up, just be active, stay. That's why one of the questions we wrote in order for you to get in here is how many groups are you in? Because if you're in too many groups, you're not going to be able to see the information that you really need. I'm not saying that you shouldn't join groups, but try to limit the amount of groups that you're in. Try to join the groups that is going to benefit you. If a group is not going to benefit you, get out of the group. You're just wasting your time and you're not going to see all the information. So yeah, let's rock and roll. I already have a question already. I have a question
Okay.
from
Yep.
Jennifer.
I was going to tell you
Jennifer
that too.
already posted a question. And for those of you who, if you're watching this live, definitely drop a one in the comment. And if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. So the first question that I have, and before I answer this question, if you're just coming on, keep posting your questions because you know how Facebook is. They take a little bit before
It's
they,
delayed.
yeah, and we have to have like 3 different devices.
Yeah.
Brittany has to look on her phone. I have to look on mine in order
Yes. Oh,
for
and
us to see it.
perfect. Jennifer's on. Hi, Jennifer. We are just going to answer your question.
All right. So first question is, she said, I'm going to ask a question. Should my domain name and my business name be the same? I'm having a hard time with this and what my LLC name would be. So beautiful question. And no, you don't have to create. So when you create your LLC, your LLC is to protect you as a company entity, to separate you from your personal and your business. So just get that clear and get that out of the way because you don't want to, you know, something go wrong and people come after you or whatever. And so if you create your LLC, you don't have to create your domain name with the LLC. And that's totally, you can use your own name. You can come up with whatever name because when you form an LLC, you can have they call it a DBA. They call it a DBA, meaning you can do business as. So I can do my business as my own name, but everything that I'm collecting finances is gonna go through my EIN number /LLC. Hope that makes sense. And So if I get commission or I get anything, it's going to come under my business name. But whenever I do anything, I can create whatever it is that I'm creating on the front end, but on the back end, it's going to be my official LLC and all that good stuff. So I hope that answered your
So
question.
pretty much your LLC could technically be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could basically.
And another thing I do want to bounce off of, hold on, pull her. Can you get back in there just so I can read it right? So as far as the domain name and business name too, domain name, I would stick to, so whatever it is that you are promoting, I would stick with your domain name relating to that. So if you were to do your LLC and maybe you are promoting a weight loss product, it might be confusing to people because most likely your LLC name won't have anything to do with weight loss. So
yeah,
your domain name, you definitely want to be related to whatever product that is that you are promoting.
yep.
Was there anything else on there?
Nah,
Oops, no.
and yeah,
Oh no, you
and the
did
business name. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we cover everything. Sharon taking her medication and everything.
Okay, so
it.
Jennifer has another question. Do you recommend getting an LLC right away or when you start making income?
So look at it this way. If you have the finances, go for it. Like create your LLC right away. So look at it as you're starting your business. You're starting your business because you're going to make money with your business. So it's like you want to think ahead. I'm thinking down the road. I'm going to be a millionaire. I wrote myself a check before I even made my first $10,000 online. I wrote a check. I should have brought it. It was a blank check. I don't even know where it is. I have to find it. So I wrote myself a blank check. Okay, I wrote it. Andre's gonna make his first $10,000, and then I created one for 100, and then I created one for 1 million. So I'm already thinking ahead. I'm not waiting until you know. I think I future pace. So I always future pace myself. I'm thinking down the road. So yeah, if you have the money, create your LLC. When we started, we didn't create our LLC because we didn't have the money at the time, but we did create it.
The following year.
Yeah, we
Or
did create.
was it
Yeah,
the
yeah.
following
I think
year?
it's the following year.
And
Yeah.
I don't, for me personally too, I felt like our taxes would have, if we had done it that first year to keep things even more separate. Do you think, because
Yeah,
you know,
we paid more money.
Yeah, we pay a tax guy to do our stuff. Like, here, you just do this. This is a headache. And we definitely, because we didn't have one, we obviously paid him more money because he had to do more work, but we ended up paying in a little bit more too, didn't we?
Yeah, we paid in more.
So I
Way
guess,
more.
long story short, yeah, get one as soon as you can.
Yeah, so it's good. It's good when you separate your personal taxes from your business taxes. And
Yeah.
when you talk about corporate lifestyle, that's why they call it the corporate lifestyle, because living the corporate lifestyle, once you create your LLC, you create a separate bank account, and you can get your business card. You have a business card. You can get loan against your LLC. You can buy a vehicle in your LLC if you didn't know that. And if you have a home, there's a few things you could write off, like your electricity bill. If you pay oil, you burn wood, you burn pellet. If you live in the cold,
But definitely consult with
Yeah.
your tax person because some states are different.
yeah, every state is different. So and all those things. So consult with them. They know all that kind of stuff. Don't listen to anything I have to say.
Yeah.
I'm not a tax consultant.
Like, we can tell you what we personally do, but what we personally do doesn't mean it's going to be the same for you.
Yeah, everybody's different.
Cecilia, great question. How much is an LLC?
It depends if you want to. Some people do it on their own. Some people use this company called some people just go into their state. I think Jim, you can weigh in on that. Jim created. So
Jim,
I went.
And Jim's on. Jim, you created an LLC, right? You went and did something.
Post all your stuff where you created. Because Jim went out, he created his LLC and all that kind of stuff. He went to the tax place and he did take a picture, post it in the group. So
we love seeing that type of
Yeah.
stuff too. So if you're like Jim and you're doing that stuff, post it in the
Yeah,
group 'cause
like
we love seeing it.
any win is a win. LLC, every state is different. Every
Yeah.
state is different. We created ours, through the company that we learned
And
from.
that's what
So
Kay just said too. She did the same thing.
I created there, and I just get it out of the way because I'm telling you, it's a tax write-off. If
Everything in this is a tax write-off.
yeah,
Okay?
you buy a new computer, it's a tax write-off. If you decide on doing Facebook, Google ads, or any type of ads, it's a tax write-off. You buy a pen, tax write-off. You buy a book, it's a tax write-off.
Go out to dinner with somebody and you talk business, it's a tax write-off. But make sure you keep track of all that. Again, talk to your tax person, keep track of all that. And this is why we encourage a business bank account too, because if the IRS ever comes after you, you need proof of all this. So knock on wood, that won't ever happen to you, but just putting that out there.
You don't want to have your toilet paper mixed with your Facebook ads. That is not cool. They will come out. They will definitely. What other
I feel like I'm gonna pronounce her name wrong. Kaylee. You're gonna have you're gonna have to put it out so we stop pronouncing your name wrong in case we are.
I think it's Kaylee. Like Kaylee, but you spell it different.
And don't say only $50.
I'm gonna bet you $50. It's Kaylee.
Well, she just made her first $50 in commission today. So if you get it right, you can give her an additional $50. Yeah.
Look at that.
Don't say $50 is a lot of money, okay?
Man, you made $50.
Congratulations.
Wait, is this your first $50
Got my
ever?
first commission today. Yes.
No way. You know when I started?
Ew, there's something on. Oh, it's a ladybug.
Oh. You know when I started, my very first commission was $20. I'll never forget. Man, it felt like I win the Powerball.
My first commission was, hold on, I have to do the math. Give me a second.
Yeah, $20 was mine, and you make $50. Girl, you balling. You're rolling in dough.
My first commission was $24.50.
Hey, listen, everybody. Post congratulations, man, because we have a lot of people in this group. They're getting wins. They're using our training, and this is free training that we're providing. So if you're not going through the training, you could be $50 away. So go for it.
And I'm also gonna just throw this in there. Not only has she gone through the training we did, but she also went through the educational course that we first went through.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there, okay? If you want the link to that,
that's awesome. Yeah, let us know.
Comment link down below and I will send it to you because she's done them both.
There you go. Love it, man. See, training works, but a lot of people are not taking the time because they're too busy. Okay.
Cecilia, I like tax write-offs. We do too. I just organized all of our tax stuff. Like I feel like we just did taxes and I'm like, we have to do this in another 2 months again. It's
a disaster.
We're becoming more organized though, so it's not
and
as much of a headache.
I'm gonna give you a huge tip as well. This is a big tip, and it will save your butt a lot. When you start, when you start making money and you're generating and everything, try to pay your taxes quarterly. You want to do that. You don't want to make the mistake that we did on our very first year when we thought, and I planned for this. Because that's how I am. I'm always looking 5 years down the road because if I don't, and I keep telling her, I was like, Brittany, we're going to pay money. No, what do you know? We're going to pay money.
Guys, it was bad.
Yeah, the amount of money we paid.
That first year was not good.
It was stressful.
Kaylee. Okay, it is Kaylee.
All right,
he was right.
$50. You owe me $50.
Yeah, let me go make a commission and then I'll give it to you. So Jim, I registered the LLC with the state website for free. Then for Texas, I had to register at the county I'm in, which was about $15. The EIN number with Fed was free too. Awesome. Thanks so much, Jim, for that info.
See, there you go. Jim is dropping gem. I went through mine because everything was getting dealt with. So it was a lot more than just the LLC. So I kind of went down in details and everything.
Okay, I got a payment through PayPal yesterday. I was so excited, then got a dispute that it was a mistake and had to refund. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
You want to know what, though?
Hey,
your next one's coming.
No, that's okay.
Yep.
And that's one of the things that I think that could be, I think we're going to go down that route. So keep posting your questions, drop your questions and everything. Now, when it talks about a refund, That's the ugly thing. That it's an elephant in the room. People are afraid of talking about refund. And let me tell you that refund happened. It happened. Sometime it will be your very first commission that you thought was like, man, I just made my first X amount of dollars, and then refund coming. That right there will help you build thick skin because you know what it feels like getting a refund, and people will just refund for no reason. People have buyer's remorse. People think that, oh my goodness, I just spent all this money, let me just go run and refund, when in reality the money that they actually spend is going to help them get them closer to their goal, because they're in such a mindset of afraid of everything. Guess what happened? They're going to refund, they get their money back, but their life is going to stay the same. And it's going to cost them more money. It's going to cost them more money to stay stuck where they're at rather than the refund that they just did. It's all good. All right, it's all good. All right, so what other question we got?
No other questions
No
so
question.
far.
All right, so we got some people. Yeah, so we got
some new faces on here. I like it. Carla, I've never seen your name, so welcome.
Carla Smith.
Yes.
Welcome. We got Mia. I think I've seen Mia. I've seen you a lot. I've seen you in the group. A lot of times when we reply to your comments, you never you never reply back to us. So I'm like wondering if you're seeing the comments when we do.
Remember, look. Oh, wait, we can't see him because
No,
I was
we
saying.
can't
Remember,
see.
sometimes you see
Yeah,
stuff
let me-
and I
let me
don't see
check.
stuff.
Let me check. Let me check my phone.
This is why we usually have 3 devices up, because all the questions don't come through on one device. It's super annoying, but that's technology
It's very,
for
very,
you.
very, very weird.
Okay, I think we're caught up. What are some of the questions we've been getting lately?
I had a question that I wanted to talk about, and it slipped out right here.
Oh my gosh, silence. I'm trying to think. What have we been getting lately?
I know we got a lot of we covered a lot of questions, but there's still a lot more.
Yep.
Oh, so I had so someone asked me a question about, how do you get paid when you do affiliate marketing? And just like as you can see, there are people that get paid through PayPal. There is ACH, meaning that you put your bank information and they will just wire you the money. Some people send you checks. Do you have any checks on here? No.
Oh, but speaking of checks, let's show something. Hold on.
Yeah. So.
Oh, dang! I cleaned the table off. I might have to go grab it. I think it's in your office. It's
probably in my office. Okay.
I have to go. Our office.
Our office.
We're now sharing an office.
So yeah, so they that's one of the questions. Like, hey, when you start promoting and you're getting paid, I mean, when you start making commissions, how do you get paid? And there's various different ways. Some people have their own. Every company have their own way of doing payments. So you'll see PayPal. Some people pay through Stripe. Some people through bank account, wire transfer. Some people even pay you through cryptocurrencies and stuff like that. Because I've gotten paid through crypto for affiliate stuff that I've promoted in the past. I don't do it anymore, but it was good. I was getting paid in crypto. I took the money and reinvest it. So I'm always reinvesting, of course.
I may have accidentally put it away.
Kaylee said, not gonna lie, I was ready to give up, but something deep down told me to, and it's gonna work. 2 months of hard work and commitment. You see? And that's what we talk about, is people always quit right before the miracle happens. That's the thing. Most people will quit. And here's the thing. And here's the truth. Right now, the group is at 2,400 people. And not all 2,400 people in this group will stand to the test of time.
Not even 100.
I'm just going to say it, man. Not everybody. And it's not just affiliate marketing. It's every industry. People who start real estate quit. People who start nursing quit. People who start college quit. People who start, whatever career quit. It's very normal because a lot of people are not willing to go through the challenges in order for them to get to success. So when you see other people are becoming successful and you say, "Oh man, like what's going on? Why I'm not what's you want to hear the truth? The real problem is probably you. You're the reason why you're where you are right now. So you can't blame the government. You can't blame about the crisis, the taxes going up. You can't blame about gas prices going up. You can't blame about inflation and all that. It comes down to you. What are you going to do to change your current situation? And the best thing that you want to do is learn a new skill. So if you learn a new skill, and a skill that is recession proof, a skill that it doesn't matter what's going to happen in the world, nobody's going to take it away from you. There's no better time than to learn an online skill. An online skill is the best way to go. What do you have to say about that, Brett?
I wasn't really listening, to be honest.
No, about online skill.
Oh yeah, online skill. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. So I was reading the comments. No.
How do you see all that and I can't see it?
Exactly. That's why I told you to pull your phone up.
I can't see anything. It's crazy.
Okay, Jennifer, did you start with any free software or write with ClickFunnels? That's kind of out of my budget right now.
Great question. You want to answer or you want me to go?
Doesn't matter. You can if you want. I can bounce off you.
So great question. When I started this online journey, I started with a company called Online Sales Pro. They were hot then. I think they are. Every year there's always going to be some
something
software
new.
coming out, and
I don't feel like I see
this.
a lot about them anymore.
You know what I mean? It's like they're still around, but it's like
yeah,
they're still around. They're like, oh, look at this new software. We're gonna do this, and there's always something new. And then of course, ClickFunnels. I left them and I went to ClickFunnels. There is this one that's called System.io. It's free. I hear people are talking about it. So you have System.io. You have Groove Funnels. You can use GetResponse to build your funnel as well. You can also use Aweber to build a funnel. Most people don't know that. So you can, so here's the thing. It doesn't matter what software tool it really don't matter what software tool you have. If you don't know how to get customers, you can't make money. At the end of the day, you ain't gonna make no money. So it doesn't matter if it's ClickFunnels, it's clicking.
You want to choose what you're comfortable with.
What you're comfortable with.
Like we like ClickFunnels because their features, we just love their features. So that's why we use it and we have for a while now. But yeah, you definitely want to, go to the different websites, make a pros and cons list, and whichever one obviously has the best features that you are. For like tech savvy people who struggle with that, like go for something that you're going to be comfortable using.
Kay got a question about Canva. I saw that came up. Using Canva as an affiliate. How do you approach it when you use it personally?
So Kay, I actually, and it's because Caitlin's like, why haven't you signed up to be a Canva affiliate? Because I love Canva. I've used it for the past 6 years. But I honestly, I never thought of using it.
You paid for the pro, right?
Yeah, I do pay for the pro. And I never thought of doing it as an affiliate, and I haven't. So how do you approach it when you use it personally? So I don't approach it because I'm really bad at that. But, that you okay, if you're going to decide to go down like the make money online niche or like digital products or whatnot, you could easily talk about Canva and how you utilize it in your follow-up emails.
Okay, yeah, I can share my screen. Keep going.
But like as far as like if I'm promoting one of my beauty products, I can't really tie my Canva into that. So I feel like it could be a hit or miss weird thing to promote. It would be a great, like maybe you're trying to attract like business owners or that type of niche. You could obviously talk about Canva, but there's a weird fine line with the whole Canva affiliate. Yeah, exactly. It's like a conflict of interest. And I think that's why like I did sign up to be an affiliate because Caitlin's like, you should do that. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, I should. But where I am at now, I'm like, okay, I'm an affiliate for it, but the way I talk about it a lot in here, but I don't really talk about it anywhere else. Like, I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Everybody should pay for the pro version, but that's really all I talk about it. Okay. So sorry, that doesn't really answer your question, but that's the best answer I have for you with it. All right. Should you set up several types of accounts to get paid or wait for your specific need? That's a great question. So, depending on what company you are affiliating with, some people will only pay you through PayPal. Some
Yeah.
people, it depends on that specific company. So, you don't really set anything up. Who you sign up to be an affiliate with makes that call. Hope that was helpful.
I'm trying to show you guys that I'm trying to show a page. I'm not going to give the name of my page. I have a lot of pages. I'm not going to share it, but I'm going to let me.
Go ahead, and if you have any other questions, feel free to drop those as Andre is pulling up a page.
I'm trying to pull up a page. I'm going to give you guys some insights, but I'm not going to. Oh, wow. This thing is growing. This thing is flying. Um, all right, so I built this page, and can you see?
Back up a little. There we go.
There you go. So this page I built this page about dogs, right? And for those of you who are afraid of being on camera and stuff like that,
It went away.
it went away. One, this ain't my dog.
We don't
Two,
have dogs.
yeah, I love them. We just don't have them.
Liar.
You know?
He does not love dogs.
So here you go. This is not my dog, but I built a page around dogs, right? And this, a lot of people love that stuff. And where do I get it from? There are royalty-free images on the internet that people, here's the thing. People will, because I build this page, my inbox is full. Hey, can you feature my puppy? I want you to feature my puppy on your page. So people are giving me stuff for me to post. So it's less work for me to try to find
He's working
stuff
smarter, not harder.
to post. And because I post it all the time, people like to share it and everything. And guess what? It's going to go to one of my affiliate page. And they go sign up because I'm having a lot of stuff about doggies. So there's so many different ways of making money. Most of you, as I said, most of you are, or I think, and again, it gets overwhelming in the beginning. I totally get it. I understand. It gets stressful. You're trying to do everything. And so many shiny object syndrome because you see this person over here, you see this person over here, and you don't even know where to go. Pick your own lane. When I was doing my thing and my mentor was like, man, you over here, you find a piece of gold when everybody was over here. I said, yes, because I used the information that you taught me and I went completely left.
Let me interrupt you now. So speaking, I had an interview on Thursday morning, and to back up like what Andre's talking about, he said to me, how did you stay so focused around all the other noise that is going on? Because you constantly having people being like, what's your advice for this? What's your advice for that? What worked for you? What didn't work for you? And like what Andre just said, I stayed in my own lane because I know what I was chasing after. I know what platform I wanted to use. Like I wasn't worried. We'll use Andre as an example. I wasn't worried about what Andre was doing and what was working for him and what wasn't working for him, because we are two different people with two different audiences, with two different passions. So I could take everything that he was doing and what he wasn't doing and try to cookie cutter him, and I'd probably fail because it's him and it's not me. So stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. Stop worrying about everything that's around you and stay laser focused and just do what you're passionate about.
And I'll make it even simple too for a lot of people, because I know, again, it may get confusing in the beginning. Look at it as driving. You're driving an automatic. You drive an automatic vehicle. If you once you learn how to drive, you can drive other automatic vehicle as well. You probably can't drive the manual.
Oh hell no.
But you have the understanding of driving. So maybe you're like, man, everybody, what if I could just try to drive the stick shift right now? What if somebody could show me how to shift a few gears? Because you've been driving for 20 years, it won't take you that long to even learn how to do the stick shift. The only thing you're gonna have to now focus on is how to change the gears because you know how to control the vehicle. Oftentimes we think that, hey, affiliate marketing is just one way of doing it. And I'm here to tell you there's a million ways of creating it. There's so many different little niche that you don't even know that you can go dig gold by yourself and find something because people are gonna love it. And again, I know, yeah, people always say find something that you're passionate about, but I would say find something that you feel like you don't even have to be passionate about it, but find something that you like. You know what? I think I could commit to it.
Mm-hmm.
So not even passion, but I'm gonna commit on this. Like for me, I I post stuff about doggies, but I'm commit about it. I post stuff about other things. But I just wanted to share with you that one thing that it doesn't matter. I'm making sales and I'm making money from that one page. I have other pages I'm making money from that page. So there's money coming in all over the place. So at the end of the day, it's good, but you can't base my result because my pages are doing good and her pages are doing good, but we do something completely different. We're not doing the same thing. So I hope that helps a lot of people.
Diana, hi. Welcome. Do you have to have a business to affiliate market or just find something you're passionate about or into and then market content? So affiliate marketing is a business. It would be your business. I can't, by looking at this right here, I can't see how long you've been in the group. Your question is totally awesome, and we have trainings on everything you ask. So if you're looking directly in this group, there's a post at the top of the group that says resources, and that's where you can find all those trainings. But do you want to answer that a little bit more besides me just telling her where the trainings are to utilize them?
Yeah, so yeah, it is your business within a business. So
Yeah, that's a better way to put it.
Yeah, it's your business inside of another business. So affiliate marketing, you don't really have to have, a business name or structure in anything. Anybody can become an affiliate. You can just go to the company that you want to be an affiliate for, and at the bottom you'll see where it says affiliate. You can sign up for it. That we do have a training that lays out everything, and once you sign up, then you can start putting your business together. So the trainings, they're all listed. You see a big, huge resources. You can start working your way through that as well. So hopefully, and yeah, you don't have to be passionate about it. I know Brittany say that too, but I don't think you got to be passionate. It's something that
it's easier for me when I'm passionate about it.
Yeah.
Like what he said is totally valid, like the commitment thing. But for me, it's like I can't be bored. Like I really gotta be passionate about it. You're welcome. And if you have trouble finding it, just let us know. But it's really like if you come in this group, it is the first thing you see when you're on this page.
And make sure that you tag us as like, because we can see some of the notification. Like tag us, we'll get back to you.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Some days are quicker than others. Can you see Kay's comment?
Yeah. No, I see.
Right
yeah,
here.
I see. Okay, yeah. I'm still trying to figure out off the runway how to check out your product. ClickFunnels versus PayPal through PayPal. Oh, ClickFunnels versus payment through PayPal only. How to check out you. So are you trying to create your own product for people to pay you through PayPal, through ClickFunnels?
That question was for you, Kay, in case you didn't know that.
I'll go to Cecilia. I believe there is a website that has all the images you can use for free and not get in trouble with the copyright.
Pexels.
Yeah, do you know the name? Yeah, PE. There's so many. There's PE.
This is the way you spell it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
They have awesome images and
And
videos.
there's another somebody. I have to find it. Somebody dropped one the other day that had some really good ones. I gotta find it. It's like really cool.
Kaylee, I can drive a manual. Way too good. I've never tried in my life, and I never would try. I would be crashing. But I agree. Focus on your business instead of the other noise. Yes, it's stressful. Mom of three here, plus a hubby and a dog and a job as a bus driver, but so worth it in the long run.
Way to go, man.
She is
You know what I
living
mean?
proof right there.
You know, let me tell you, man. If and that's what we gotta understand. Like, if we are so committed to get up every morning at 9 a.m., work for how many other hours, come home, and then you can find the courage or the energy to give yourself at least an hour or two a night to work on something for yourself, my friend.
It ain't for you. Okay, on your pages, do you have a return policy? Pinterest won't allow my catalog because there is no return policy or mission. So, okay, I personally on my pages no, because technically they're buying through the company we are affiliating with. So that's something they deal with. Is that the way you're taking that question?
Yeah. So how would I? So great. Um,
Another great thing from Kay that has been said tonight.
Yeah, that is a great question. So
I'll let
let's
you
say,
finish.
okay, let's say if you're an affiliate for a particular company. Um, One, I think you can structure your own privacy. That you can run it by, like, like a lawyer or something online. I think you could find it where you could put in like your LLC, everything, and say if you buy stuff from KLLC.com, blah blah blah. You know, then you can do it that way. If you're an affiliate through a company, you can use the company's affiliate privacy and return policies and all.
Hold on, she's saying my catalog is my own original photos.
Oh, so it's her photos.
Yes.
Okay, so with the return policy and everything. So if you're doing it through PayPal, I know PayPal have a return policy. So what you can do is,
she set it up through Shopify.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you set it up through Shopify or Printify, then you can set up your return policy on there to just say, hey, we're offering a 14-day, a 3-day, a 15-day, whatever, how much refund policy period you want to have. So you could set it up on there. But on your particular Shopify, you can have it on there. But on your Pinterest, no, I don't think it can go on Pinterest, if that makes sense. So just put it on there. There's a place on Shopify that you can put like your return policy period and all that kind of stuff. Let me see. What are the questions we have? Okay, do you recommend big ticket or volume?
Both.
We do both. Yeah.
We do both.
We do both. We do high ticket items and we do volume as well. There are some really low ticket items that come in huge volume. So yeah, we do both. So that's cool.
Kay said Pinterest wouldn't accept it, so I have to do my own return policy. I see. Okay, yeah. I think these are just coming in later.
Okay, cool. Come on, drop some questions. I like these. They're good. It's good stuff.
I think this is the quietest Q&A we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, it was like fire. I thought we were going to be up all night.
I know. I didn't want to get off. Like, man, these people they're crushing it. They're loving it. So yeah, post your questions and everything. Just gotta stay focused, man. Stay focused. Stay focused. Keep doing your thing. And just, do you find high ticket items through ClickBank Digistore or other places? What is an example? So yeah, ClickBank Digistore 24. Max Bounty is also a good one. But with Max Bounty, you have to have to have some solid experience for that. There's another one. That says RevShare. Is it RevShare? Yeah. So on there, those affiliate networks, especially like Max Bounty and everything, they have to check everything They check out what you're doing and how you're promoting. And if you ever do anything wrong, man, you get your account banned like yesterday.
Jim does not need that luck right now. He's had that happen to
Yeah.
him too many times
I
so
don't
far.
wanna, yeah.
Jim, just don't try it yet, okay? Wait a little bit. Don't try it.
Yeah, get some experience
with
under
your,
your
with your
belt.
luck lately, just keep doing what you're doing.
Well, yeah, just to answer your questions too, with your Bitly link too, Bitly, when it comes down to Bitly, I don't know, man. Bitly, when you try to run ads with Bitly and stuff, it's, I think they have they're on all the social media going at it. That I don't know, something is in the water with Bitly.
Yeah, Cecilia. So Kay was referring to something that she's created on her own, but Cecilia, yes, you are right.
Yeah.
But Kay did say, so again, using a ClickFunnels for my checkout with the catalog is confusing. Because I haven't done anything on my own, I don't know if I can technically answer that. So that's what she was referring to.
Oh, so you're trying to set up the checkout page. Gotcha. Yeah, ClickFunnels have a training that shows you how to set up like the checkout where people can actually sign up, where you can connect your PayPal and everything, and they could just buy it from there. So yeah, you can. Yeah, they have a training. They have a section that you could do that. Let me see. Post your questions, family.
Try to think. So what I had gotten up a few minutes ago to go find is when I was cleaning out one of the closets and just boxes of papers, I found one of my W-2s from when I was still in the hair salon. I can't remember what year it was, but if you're listening right now, I want you to guess what my income was for a year. I just want you to guess what it was. Let them guess so you can guess. I didn't even show you. And I was shredding things.
Your first year?
I don't know if it was my first year or not. That's why I wanted to go find it because I don't remember what year it was. But I almost shredded it. Yeah, it was so random. Oh,
so is that where you put out in a drawer?
No, I think I put it away with Jackson's stuff by mistake. I know I have it somewhere.
Because you were moving stuff. But I found it.
Yeah, I was moving stuff around. And then, because I also found stuff when I was teaching at the dance studio, but I was like, what?
Well, your first year as a affiliate marketer, or?
No,
at the job, you mean?
My W-2, I mean at my hair salon job.
Oh.
For a year.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
This was it might have been like my first year, because it was bad. It was bad. Oh, so close. Do you have a guess? It most likely was my first year, which is probably why I still had it, because I don't know why I still had a W-2 from that long ago. Take a guess. What do you think it was?
I don't know.
$19,000.
Okay.
Y'all, $19,000.
Oh man, Cecilia was generous.
I know, you were very generous. I can tell you right now.
Cooper is close.
I never did 50K as a hairdresser. My top year was like 32. Yeah. Yep.
And people think.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
In my March, what are we supposed to say about income claims?
Yeah.
No, this isn't your typical blah 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 whatever. Just pretend I'm making an income
statement
we're not.
Right now. We're not doing. Yeah. So results are in typicals. Don't be typical. Whatever we say is whatever we say is our result and not to be used as anything else. We have to say the fine print.
Okay. Anyways, that fine print was just said. But when I saw that 19,000, I almost crapped my pants because I did more than that this past March as an affiliate marketer.
In 1 month.
1 month. So my hairdressing career, your typical go get a job, I made way more in 1 month doing this than I did in a whole year doing that. An eye-opener. Let that sink in.
Let that sink in, man. So the time when you're sitting down and not getting started, like start your journey. start, get started on something, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Just start.
this might be it.
I
And
guess
then
so.
we'll give one more minute in case anybody has any other questions. But make sure
Proud of you, sis.
you're utilizing the trainings, and as I said in the beginning of this, utilize the live Q&As. Some of them I understand they're long, but watch them, listen to them, because there's so many valuable questions that are answered. And fun fact, you can speed up videos. So I don't recommend speeding up the videos where we're showing you something, but for the live Q&As, speed up the video a little bit.
Yeah, you go, okay. You're into worksman. It's gonna happen. You're gonna look back and you're gonna say, man, all this paying off. I'm telling you, how many times I sat down and I said, what if?
Jennifer, loved your story
What
on the
if?
challenge. My husband is convinced it's a scam trying to prove him wrong. See, and we were you saw our story. We were opposite.
No worries, Jennifer. You don't have to explain everything to him.
Can
It's
I?
very it's
Kaylee, absolutely. Yes, you can.
it's one of those things where anytime when it comes to doing something online, the first thing they're gonna say, "Oh, are you scamming people?" All my friends used to say that when I was just started. Like, dude, get off the internet. Are
And
you
now
trying
you
to
should
scam
see
people?
how many people come to him
And
now.
now everybody's like, bro, like, show me how to do this thing.
I'm so sorry. I thought it was a scam.
You guys are living the dreams. And it's like, yeah,
Oh, Kelly, that's awesome. Kelly said my husband did too until today. That's what we say. When you start bringing in money is when they will start believing it.
They don't get it, man.
Okay, my husband has no clue. I love Kay.
Okay, something else.
It's so funny. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, man, this is
I
great.
think this time change, if you've gone through a time change, maybe it's just making you sleepy. I know I'm tired because it's technically almost 10 o'clock here.
Yeah, technically it is.
Let me just think for one more minute if there's any questions I've been asked this past week that can be valuable. I can't think of anything. Cecilia, my boyfriend thinks it's a scam also. Proving him wrong will be awesome. Not telling him till I'm more successful. Hey, sometimes you have to make the moves without anybody knowing.
You gotta keep the good news to yourself.
Yep.
I told Brittany I was gonna do this with her. I'm like, I wanna do this.
So I got an award in the mail last week. So because we combined offices now, I got an award and it came in and I'm like, your awards are coming off the wall. We need to make room for mine now.
Yeah.
Still haven't opened my box. All right. I can't think of anything.
No.
No.
We love y'all.
We love ya.
We'll catch you. We'll probably jump on.
Oh, Cecilia, I'm so
jump
jealous.
on live when we're heading up, just to jump in.
Yeah, I can do. Maybe you'll see my face Tuesday randomly because we're going to be traveling for a wedding in a very, very long car ride. So maybe I'll just hop on to say hello.
Yeah, if they had an airport there, I would have fly there.
Gosh, yeah. We're leaving Delaney behind. Well, not at the house by herself. She's going to stay with my aunt. And we're taking Jackson out of school because we are driving over 6 hours to go to a cousin's wedding. So, see you next. Of course, you will see us next week. Every Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. I don't know what time zone you're in. Hold on one second. Have you guys heard of Google Alights? I think it's Alights, but it's where you promote websites. I haven't heard of that. Have you? I'm going to write it down, though, because now I'm going to look into it.
Not the website, but they use, like, Google Maps. Oh, they use Google Maps to promote business.
No, but use a website.
Something like that.
I'm going to... See, and there's so, now that Kaylee mentioned that, a lot of people will be like, I'd love to see a training on this. But guys, here's the thing. We stick with what we know and what we're comfortable with. Like, we will look into other things, but we're not going to train you on something that we aren't familiar with, because it wouldn't be beneficial for you, because we haven't experienced it firsthand. So that's why we talk about Instagram, we talk about Facebook, but I know a lot of people have wanted us to do Pinterest. Eventually, it's something that I sort of want to dive into, but I don't have the mental capacity for it right now. So that's why we stick to what we know, so we can deliver to you the best of our knowledge. We don't want to deliver anything to you that we personally just haven't experienced firsthand. All right, are we good?
Yep.
All right, guys. If any other questions pop up for you, post them down below. And two, like, I want you guys to utilize our group, so it's not just us talking all the time, because we get boring, okay? Shout yourselves out in the group. Like, Kaylee, go ahead, and what you shouted out on this live, I want you to shout out in the group, okay? Because we want more people to see that this is real and that this is possible. And I want you to say you have 3 kids and you have a husband and a dog and you're a bus driver. Like, I want you to say all of that, because we all come from different walks of life, and we want people to see that no matter where you are, no matter what you do, you can do this when you put your mind to it.
Yeah, post it in group. Post your wins, man.
Like, any questions you have, post it in the group where it says what's on your mind. Shout yourself out, all that good stuff. All right, guys.
See y'all.
We'll talk to you later.
Love
Good
you.
night.